Hi, my name is Sam Campos. I'm here to tell you about Dragonfly and how we got to where we are right now. I'd never done anything like this before, but I knew who I wanted to work with if I was going to, and that was Koharibe. With no financial backing, in order to get picked up, you'd have to have a great story with a great star and interesting designs. So I created a character for Cole, and I spent the next several months sitting at my drawing table after work, on weekends, during holidays, late nights. And I used things that influenced me as a child for the designs as well as stories from my heritage. Once I had that down, the next step was to actually build it. The first helmet came out pretty well. It wasn't exactly how my drawing was, but it was something. It was something to start with. The next thing was to build the body. That shirt always cracks me up, Cole. A friend of mine had a precast company, and he would let me use the place at night, and he helped me sculpt the chest and back armor. Things were looking good, but I still wasn't completely satisfied with the helmet. So I took the challenge of sculpting myself a new helmet. I'd never done anything like this before, unless you count the ashtray made for my mom in the 3rd grade, and she didn't even smoke. I quickly discovered, like drawing, this was a very time-consuming process, but well worth it as you can see the results. This was a great challenge. I had to learn a whole new skill set, from sculpting to working with fiberglass to making molds. I spent a year sanding. A lot of people don't believe I did that, but I did. What else could I do? I was working with no budget. The other skill I picked up was learning how to airbrush. That was a lot of fun. Making the other pieces of the armor was cool as well. Kind of scary because I didn't know if they'd fit. Even though I was afraid to do it, I'm really glad I decided to sculpt a new helmet. I had no idea I could do such a thing. This helmet was cool as in the first. Be that as it may, we quickly discovered there was a size problem. That's something I would figure out how to fix later. What you're looking at right now are the first test shots of the incomplete armor. It would stay that way for a long time because we didn't know how to finish it. But we were able to make this really cool poster, which we thought was a great proof of concept, and had hoped that it would help get us financed. But it didn't. In the meantime, I was still looking for ways to refine the design. I came across a company called Rapid Technology. They were able to take my drawings, the existing helmet, and help me fine-tune and get the exact details that I always wanted this character to have. So again, I hit the drawing board and came up with a better design. What we ended up doing was using a combination of fiberglass and 3D printed parts. From these parts, we were able to have them duplicated by using foam. We were the first to use 3D printing to make costumes, even before Iron Man. Isn't that funny? For the Owl Guardian, I had similar challenges. I made a helmet, but I wasn't completely happy with it, so it was back to the drawing board. It took me about a year and a half to kind of finally figure out what I wanted. Then I had to go back to sculpting, making molds, working with fiberglass. This time I had friends to help me sand and paint the final product. Another friend created the owl helmet based off of my drawings and made it look exactly how I had dreamed. Lucky for me, the people helping me saw the value of my efforts and donated their time and materials to make this happen, to create an opportunity for ourselves. Remember that helmet size problem I told you guys about? Well, because we could scan the actors' heads, we can make sure the helmets fit. Even with no budget, I feel like we were ahead of the game, utilizing state-of-the-art technology provided by my friends over at Rapid Technology. The last Guardian we were working on is a shark, and the same thing. We were able to go into the computer with Russ Ogie and really hammer out what I wanted. The neat thing was we could do variations, as you can see here. And now we have 2 more characters to go with the Guardians. A lot of time, a lot of effort was spent, a lot of nights at the drawing board. And not only did I have to create heroes, write scripts, design things, I had to also think about locations and villains for the characters that fight. The Kamoni evolved to more practical things that I could more easily make and slap together myself. Sheer determination is what's been driving this project. That and the unfailing support from my cast and my crew. Lucky enough, I have enough skills on my own that I can kind of put together a large enough package to show you guys what we can do, what we're capable of. But with no budget, we press on. We get together when we can. We shoot on weekends, holidays, night times, after work. We shoot with whatever we have, whether it's a small Sony hand cam or a cell phone. whatever it takes to get this story out there. I believe in this project, and I believe in the people that are supporting me. Thank you so much for taking the time to hear our story and see our efforts. It's far from perfect, but we're doing the best we can with what we have. Follow your dreams. Aloha.